wasn't feeling good, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I wish I would have been able to come last year. I just wasn't feeling good.
Yeah.
But this year has been my healthiest year so far. I mean, I've played
Great,
since January 1. It's probably the first time.
Actually, no, we left December 23rd.
Yeah, pretty much since Christmas. So it's it's been obviously my ranking had dropped a bit from last year. I think last year it was 243, and I've come back to 40 something, and it's been really good. I've had some great wins, but most importantly, I'm feeling really good.
Was it the knee?
Last year, I had some fatigue issues. Actually, I had my toe issue last year, babe.
Yeah, you broke your toe.
Toe, and then hip, shoulder the year before. So it was just kind of one after another. I couldn't really catch a break, but had to stop feeling sorry for myself and just go through the rehab and either do it or don't do it. So I think I changed up a few things. At the end of last year, I found out I had a lot of food allergies.
Oh, really?
And that's since I made that diet change, it's been a huge difference in my recovery, my energy. I'm allergic to like 32 different things right now.
Really?
So I'm a really high maintenance person at restaurants.
Very much so.
Generally, you don't have to go to the detail, but what do you have to watch for in the food?
Well, the big ones are gluten and dairy, and then some ones that are tough are bananas, tomatoes, garlic, cranberries, pineapple.
You can't take that, or you have to take.
I can't. Those are all ones I'm allergic to. Yeast, so no baker's yeast, brewer's yeast.
No beer.
Well, no beer.
Lots of stuff, yeah.
So what do you eat? Maybe short.
Well, luckily enough, I'm not allergic to any meat, so I can have all the proteins I want. I have a lot of rice, quinoa, sweet potatoes, things like that, and then the vegetables I'm not allergic to. So.
Okay, the energy is good for long matches and everything.
Yeah, it's been the best. I feel better now at 28 than I did when I was 20.
Okay.
My recovery has been a lot better. I feel like I'm able to play week after week, which is what I struggled with for a long time. I might have a good week here or there, but then I couldn't recover for the next tournament. So this year I've really felt that I've been able to play week in and week out.
Okay, so that must be good for your game too.
It helps, yeah. It helps. I mean, I haven't played doubles the last couple months just because at the beginning of the year it was still a lot. I felt a lot better, but I didn't want to push my luck too hard. I love playing doubles, but I thought it was better just to kind of focus on my singles and save my body a little bit and make sure I was healthy at the end of the year.
When you started to smash, you looked like you wouldn't miss a ball all night.
Yeah, no, it was great. I felt great. I was playing aggressive, but I felt I played great the whole match. Even though I made some mistakes after a couple games, I stuck with my game plan, and I was able to always recover from that. So that's something I've worked on, and I felt very good with that.
You've been able to close out the
exactly.
Yep. So what are the expectations now? You did very well here. You have 2 finals and.
Yeah. No, I like Quebec City, but it's tempting to always think about results or winning, and you can't really control that. Obviously, I want to win the tournament, but there's a lot of good players here in my way. So I really am doing my best to focus on what I can control, which is my game, my recovery, my fitness, things like that, and that's what I go out every match and play every point, because that's the only way you're gonna win a match.
Yeah. So. Now you'll keep climbing up, but your game has been like always diversified and go to the net and those volleys, and you're still doing that. But do you used to slice more, or is it just?
No, I've used it a lot more. I feel I made a little adjustment this year. I'm getting a little bit underneath the ball a little bit more, so I've used it, especially on the clay courts. I used it a lot to change the pace up. Sometimes the girls like to rip, and mixing in a slice. It's still an aggressive shot for me because after my slice, I'm looking to be aggressive on the next shot, just because some of the girls are sometimes surprised by it. But today I used it a decent amount. I came into net a few times. Match point, I used a drop shot. I like to. When I'm out there playing, the shots that I want to hit, just kind of come to me, and I go with my instinct, and that's when I'm playing my best, is when I'm playing relaxed and free and instinctive.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff off court that you always get. But you promised us a thing a couple of years ago. You said you come out with a full tattoo arm, and you didn't go.
Yeah, well, I got the inside going. I'll still work on that. That's a few hours to do everything else. That's probably, this was 13 hours already, so it's double that.
And you had the hair, of course, but the socks are still there. And I saw another girl wearing those.
Yeah. There's actually a couple girls here that are wearing them. And they're compression, and everyone thought I was crazy. And now there's a few people wearing them, but they've helped me recover a lot. I don't have very good circulation, actually, so especially when I fly, my ankles get swollen, and so the compression, I obviously wear it when I fly, but I wear it all the time, and it really helps my feet and my legs.
You've been in the heat when it's hot?
I wear it in the heat, yep.
Yep. Feet in Arizona.
Yeah, I have a nice little tan line right there.
And there was a little, well, I thought it was Google Glasses. What's it all about? And the experiment you had with tennis, how conclusive is that?
It was pretty fun. I mean, they got a hold of me through the WTA and wanted me to be one of the first athlete to try them out. And what was really neat for me was the video capability, because I was able to see a practice of mine and really see what I'm seeing.
Okay.
And the thing that I was most curious about was volleys. How fast am I reacting? I think it's fun for fans to see a ball being hit at me so hard, and I'm just reflex volleying it back. And it was pretty cool to kind of see it from that vantage point. But it's a cool high-tech thing. I mean, you have a little touch screen here that controls everything, and then it's voice activated. I can take a picture, take videos, access my Twitter account, Facebook. So it's pretty cool. It's definitely futuristic.
So when you practice, you can activate it?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously I don't practice with it a lot. It was just a few things here and there, but yeah, you can turn the video camera on and then just leave it, while you have it on.
And after that you watch.
Yeah.
Did that help?
Yeah, it was actually cool to see, like, when I'm split stepping, obviously because you can tell when you're going up and down. So, am I split stepping on time compared to when my opponent's hitting the ball, things like that. And I picked up on a couple things.
Oh, right. That's neat. Do you think that can make its way through the tennis world eventually?
I think so. I mean, I think people who are into tech things will love it, but I think in sports in general it will be pretty cool, because it's just a different viewpoint for fans to see, and as for players to work on things, and not just tennis. I think any sport.
So how much would they retail for?
I'm sorry?
How much are they going to retail for?
Right now they're
$1,500.
$1,500, but they're still kind of in the beta testing version.
They'll come down a little bit, but I mean it's something that technology-wise you can use it for everything your smartphone does. With so basically you're hands-free of everything, even from simple things as weather updates to emails to response. I mean, talk to text, that kind of stuff. And the cool part about it, I mean, if her coach isn't with us and we're somewhere, I can have him on, and it tethers through your phone, so he can just sit there and watch the practice as if he's standing right there.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I mean, imagine being able to do a hockey clinic from somewhere else, but through your eyes, so the guy understands exactly what you're doing.
Think, well, what's a goal?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, think about
Yeah,
that.
it'd be cool to have it put it on a goalie's eyes.
Hey, you like the Coyotes?
You know what? I can't say I follow hockey, but it's one of my favorite sports to watch live. I don't watch it on TV much, but when I went to my first game live, I said it's probably one of the best sports to watch in person.
I mean, we're not home a lot during the hockey season.
Yeah,
so that's
it's
the problem.
tough.
Well, you're probably glad that the Coyotes are here.
Yeah.
Phoenix, eh?
Yeah. I know, I wish, I haven't gone to one of their games, but I do. I love watching live hockey. But, the NFL season's going on right now, so we watch the Packers lost.